And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.
FBI, open up!
Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Jihad Muhaddin from Chronicles podcast.
So, a lot of times, that situation, he didn't even come back to the compound. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, a kite will go behind you whenever we find out where you at. Like, yo, he coming there, he left from here. His paperwork ain't right. So you're going to have a problem every compound you go on. You know what I'm saying? So, but that was then. That they say it's nothing like that no more. But he had ended up leaving. But like I said, I've seen situations where some dudes don't get a chance to leave. That word might came from another compound about somebody that got off that bus, and they be in that unit with them knives, man, stabbing them till he don't bleed no more.
And do you notice? Because I've seen this where people are walking around the compound like they're a movie star and all over the place, and really they're the ones that are bad.
It be like that.
Yeah.
Some of the loudest guys be the softest, and some of the most craftiest be the ones that don't be right. You know what I mean? They be so crafty, taking the attention off themselves. You feel me?
Yeah.
I've seen it. You be like, oh, he ended up being messed up. Wow. Man, that was my man. Like, I was really rocking with him, but he ended up being messed up, man. So when I was in 2, one thing they was doing was fabricating PSIs. They was making fake ones. You know what I mean? Making them say what they wanted them to say. But the government was giving them out to people too, so they could be on. Hey, I got hit. Oh, if your PSI messed up, you ain't gonna be able to walk the pound. I ain't gonna be able to help you out because my PSI gonna be effed up. I ain't gonna be able to be on the compound. Oh, we're gonna fix your PSI for you. We need that information. And they was fixing PSIs at one point.
So have you seen fake PSIs? And
I've seen several fake PSIs.
How do they figure out that they're fake?
Well, because you got to know this. A lot of people got co-defendants. So his name gonna be in your the co-defendant name gonna be in the paperwork. CI such and such. He gave us information about this, that, and the third. So your name gonna be in other people's paperwork, even though you might be on a compound, because what you're gonna have is a separate team. You ain't gonna be able to go on the compound with none of your co-defendants once you do that. So you'll be somewhere where your co-defendants ain't. But everybody be having co-defendants, so you might hit a compound where this dude be like, yo, such and such co-defendant down here. Yo, he ain't right. I'm reading the paperwork right here. Then somebody send that paperwork from the co-defendant there. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, yo, how your paperwork saying this but his? They be making up all these lies and stuff, man. But I've seen it. I've seen, dudes come in with bad paperwork and a co-defendant be having the real paperwork. They going through it. He's lying. He got his paperwork made. So I make it like I'm a hot, whatever. It'd be crazy, but I've seen it.
And then the whole place will turn on them.
Well, it don't be the whole, don't nobody really care but your car, because ain't nobody gonna have to deal with you but your car. That's in the feds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But ain't nobody gonna deal with somebody when they know they not right, though, because you don't want to be known for dealing with somebody that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So, but your car is really who really gives a F about the paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
Like people that hurt women, children, right?
Oh, well, that's 2 different things from being hot, a rat, and being a chomo or a womanizer. Like, those are two different types of situations. They're definitely going to deal with you if you come in with a chomo charge. A lot of Indians come off them reservations with those charges. Man, I've seen an Indian get his over California. I was in a spot called Hurlong. I've seen the Indians, man, beat dude's eye out his head. His eye fell out right in the unit.
And do they sneak him?
Well, they just I don't know if you call it a sneak. I know they just surrounded him while he was sitting there watching TV and took off on him. Like, it don't be too much sneaking. You see it when it's coming because they gonna confront you. You feel me? I seen dudes. Oh man, one day I'm in California again. I used to didn't go to the mess halls. I used to eat in the unit all the time. I was
tuna, mackerel, and all that.
Yeah, the feds is a little different. The feds got microwaves, so they sell different types of food, ziti, tomato sauce, meats. So I make strombolis and stuff like that while I was young. So me and the homies, we really never went to eat. I had a tobacco situation going on while I was over in California. I had all the tobacco on the compound. They took the cigarettes out in 2006. So this is 2012, and I got all the tobacco. So I'm getting money, commissary. So me and the homies used to go eat dinner. So one day we in the unit, me and my big home, one of my little big homies, and I'm standing at his door. I'm like, yo, and I see Shorty. He like one of the dudes. These is the white dudes, hammer skinheads, right? So they, over there, it's racial, but men respect men. So even though the leader of that, John, he was like the leader of that, but I was doing his legal work for him. You know what I'm saying? Men respect men. They into what they into, but one of their own came, and it was a bad word on him. And he ended up being, he wasn't even messed up, because he was saying, I got the same case, and he got less time than me. But listen, you got to know that the judges got their discretion back in 2006 after a case called Booker. Before, wherever you fell on the guideline, the judge had to give it to you. If you fell at 300 months, 360 months, 240 months, you had to get it. Or the prosecutor would appeal it and you would get it anyway. After 2006, the judge was able to say, well, I feel that overrepresents him and I'm not going to sentence him to that. I'm going to give him 5 years instead of 20. They had the discretion to do that now. Before they didn't, after 2006. So if you got sentenced before that and you got all that time, of course. But now the judge got discretion to give somebody lesser time. Just because y'all got the same charges don't mean that he can have the same time. Man, I watched these boys literally kill this boy, man. Like in the unit. Like, and me and my man was in there. So I'm like, yo, let's get the F up out of here and go down to the mess hall. Because I don't want to, because look, the boy comes stumbling out the laundry room and tried to grab me. So I'm like, oh shit, like I don't want none of that blood on me. Like, you can get me locked up. Plus it's white and black. No, hell no. So I get to my man, yo, let's go to the mess hall. We shoot to the mess hall. They come strolling him out on the stretcher, man, and come find out later on, the boy wasn't even hot. Like he just had got a lower sentence, and that was crazy.
Wow, so they did it, and it was an accident, basically.
But these dudes right here who I'm talking about was doing it to a lot of these people. They was putting the demonstration down in there. Like, oh man, one morning it's breakfast, and I'm in the room with my homie Santil. He was from Gurin Santil. He from Miami. He was a Zopound brother. That's my man. So we in the cell together. I'm looking out the window. It's breakfast time. I'm like, yo, G, get up. So he like jump up the way I say, like, what's up? I said, yo, look right here. 2 white dudes come in, suited and booted, coat zipped up, hats pulled down, and they went up in the cell, man, and put the demonstration down on the boy who was calling the shots on all the people to get hurt. The boy John, who I was doing his paperwork, they sent them in to get him. Oh man, him and Shorty, they was in there. I'm talking about rocking and rolling. But see, one thing about over there, they leave somebody behind to go to jail for it. Like the one dude was just walking around in the unit until they locked them up. And I'm like, why would he even stay here? They already put the work in. Like, there's a lot going on over there.
Have you ever seen people with bad charges or anything like that, and them try to take them off the yard and him put the brakes on other people?
Well, what you gotta know is this: just because a person told don't make him a pussy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I tell people all the time. You gotta remember who a person was before he went in that courtroom. This dude might have been out here putting heads to rest. And just because he went in the court and told, would that make him not a killer no more? No, he just killed in a different kind of way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta remember that. Like, just because a dude told don't mean he a pussy now. So I've seen dudes, I'm not going nowhere. I got a homie. I was just telling my wife the other day, I got a homie from home who they jumped him, and he was in Maryland at a joint. They jumped him because he told everybody in the streets. No, he told. He was not a pussy though. He wasn't leaving off that compound. He told them they had to jump and they stabbed him. Then he ended up coming down USP Pollock with me, and they was gonna get him there. So I told him, listen, he from my city, right? I'm gonna go holler at him to see if he check in. So I went to him. I said, check this out, man. Bro, you know your stuff ain't right, man. Go ahead and roll, man. You know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, I respect you and all that, but I ain't checking in. They gonna have to kill me. I said, they coming to do that, right? I said, listen, the move is coming, man. But know this, I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? The move is coming though, but I ain't with it.
Yeah, but if you protect him, it'll put you in the crosshairs,
Wasn't
right?
going to protect him. I was just saying, let me go holler, because they gonna always say, yo, get your homie off the compound, like, or get the homie, like, well, see, this is our car. They like, yo, bro, so the homie, he gotta go, man. Because don't nobody really, you don't want to hurt the homie. You just want to, gotta go ahead and go. You can't do your time here. But if you buck that, you gonna get it. I said, let me go holler at him because he is from my city. This is the homies. We at breakfast. This is my homies. They like, yo, you know, we on the pound, got off the bus, woo woo. I said, all right, let me holler at him. If he don't go, you know what I mean? It is what it is. He told me straight up, I ain't going nowhere. I said, all right, the move coming, man. You know what I mean? But I ain't with it, you know what I mean? But the move coming. You know what I'm saying? One thing I'm always trying to talk to, like, go ahead and just go. You know what the rules is. You know the law. And I don't want to, and one thing, my city's small, right? And I ain't ducking no record, nothing like that. But I grew up with half my homies that's in the feds. You know, I don't want to put the knife in you, you know what I mean? Unless you force me to. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, a lot of dudes just move off my word. Like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and go, big bro, man. I'm out. All right, cool. But this particular brother was talking about he wasn't going. He ended up leaving, though, because he knew it was serious. You know what I'm saying? I said, all right, well, the move come. He was like, man, they're going to have to kill me. I said, oh, they're coming to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to literally do it, but they're coming to push that knife on you.
And people are telling them, right? Like, people are telling them that this is
Nah,
coming.
don't nobody know but us. You know what I mean? I went and told him, like, yo,
Yeah.
get out of here, man. Like, you know what I mean? You know you got to go. You can't walk here. Like, that's basically what I went up there and told him. I went to his unit and I said, check this out. You know you can't walk here, homie. He was like, man, big bro, like, I'm not going to no lockup. I said, you know what I mean? Listen, I'm just saying this, man. You know the deal. You know, and you from the hood, so I'm gonna let you know, like, you gotta go, dog. Like, he's like, man, I ain't going. I said, all right, well, the move coming, man. He said, oh, they're gonna have to kill me. I said, they ain't coming to do that. The move coming, man. But you know, I came to holler at you. I ain't with it, but they, you know, they coming. He ended up leaving, though. You know what I'm saying? He ended up going.
So now, when there's someone in there that hurts children, have you seen them do things to them?
You better not never let them. You better not no paperwork come up on you that you hurt no kid. I'm telling you, that's man. You all free game then, but your car gonna demolish you. Right then, that's not even the joint where they tell you go ahead and leave. They just crush you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna leave leaking, right? And have you seen this happen?
I've seen it several times, and it never ends good for that person. I've always seen them get took out on the banana, that yellow cart that they carry you over to the medical. Always.
Yeah, stretcher, right?
Yeah. The banana. All the feds is yellow. The banana coming for them. Yeah. Because listen, that's never a good charge to have right there. You gone.
Now, when they put you in a cell, do you have to get your cellies paperwork and figure out who they are before you live with them?
When you go into a cell, you got to present that person your paperwork because you're going into their cell, right? A lot of times you might get put in a cell. I always like to be in the cell. I don't like really selling with the homies. I mean, I never really did, like, because we be into different things and ain't no need letting them catch two at one time. You know what I'm saying? So I've always sold with different people, and I've never had really bad sellies. I've always, whenever I got moved to a new pound, I kind of like have a name in the Fed, so like people knew I was coming just because of the laundry list. Like, yo, we knew you was coming, woo woo. But sometimes they're gonna put you, if you Muslim, they're gonna put you with Muslim. If you from Jersey, they're gonna put you with somebody from the surrounding area. You know what I mean? Whatever you are, you're gonna get. They try to match you. You know what I'm saying? But if they don't, they get it wrong. You might be in a cell and be like, yo, where you from? You'd be like, no, I'm from Jersey. Oh, well, your homie, you got homie over here, boom, boom, boom. I'm from such and such. He might be from the Midwest. He might be from Cali. People like to sell what they own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll be like, yo, check this out. You know, I ain't gonna move out right away. Let me, you know what I mean, fill it out. You know what I mean? You ask your homies or somebody on this compound who I am. I'm thorough. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely will respect you and I'm gonna move. You know what I mean? I've had to tell dudes that. You know what I mean? And you know, it ain't no thing. Men respect men. You know what I'm saying? But they for the most part, try to line you up with your own people. You know what I'm saying? And if you do get put in a cell, dude, been in doing time, you know what's up. You just getting off that bus. You've been in transit. You tired. You done flew in from Oklahoma. You flying all around Con Air, dropping people off in all these different states till you get to where you going. Then they busting you from the airport to there. So you like tired. You don't be trying to hear that. And men know that. Like, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and let you get out your way, let you get your rest. You know you gotta go to laundry in the morning. You gotta go to that little orientation
Where they keep you. Yeah.
So men gonna stay out your way, but you know when later on that day when you get in, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna talk to your celly. You know what I mean? Listen, man, when my box get here, because I'm coming from another joint, soon as my box get in, I'm gonna let you read who I am. You know what I mean? Then I gotta take my paperwork to the brothers, to the Muslims, into my car. You know what I'm saying? Or a lot of times I hit the panic, like, man, John, you don't need that stuff now. Nobody's excluded. Nobody's excluded, man. Everybody got to show that. Y'all don't know where I've been. Y'all just heard my name in here. You don't know if I've been back to court, so we can't just take it easy on me because I got a little name. No, everybody got to show it. Even me. Like, yeah. So, yeah, you know, I ain't never had no problems, though. I ain't never had no compound. Like, you know.
What about thieves? Have anyone ever stole anything from you?
I've been fortunate enough not to have nothing took from me, man. And I'm not saying it don't happen. It happens. It happens a lot. Yeah. What I do when I get to a jail, I stand on the top tier for like a week straight, and I just watch everything. I see who's doing what. I see who rolling with who. I see who run that TV. I see the little clicks, and I just push up on them. I grab the one I watch. Oh, he must be the lead out of them. I push up on you. Check this out. My name is Jihad, man. You know what I mean? I'm from Jersey, woo. You know, I've been around. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? Please, don't take. I done seen them going in cells. I watch them. Please, don't take nothing out of my room, man. I don't got no lock. I can't even remember no combination because I got to remember my phone numbers, my pack number. I got to remember my everything. My ID number. I got to remember all this to put into a phone to call. I can't be remembering no lock number. Please don't take nothing from him. It's not going to end good. I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you. Oh, nah, we know our homies told us you a cold-blooded man. Woo. Cool. I do that every jail I've been in. I've been fortunate enough not to ever have nothing stole from me. That first work I put in Terre Haute, that was not my only work that I ever put in. I caught 27 extra years in the feds. I put a lot of work in. That stuff followed me around.
Now, what's it like to catch more time? Once you're in there and you have this amount of time that you're doing and you catch another charge, what's it like? Like, what are you thinking? I'm never going home.
Yeah, you be thinking that. You got to press pause for a minute. My doorbell just rung.
All right, so I want to ask you, because I've seen this happen, where someone gets their stuff stolen, they're out at rec, they come back, their locker's torn up, and they stand at the top of the tier and they're like, who stole my shit? I fuck all you up. I don't give a shit. Have you seen that? And what was the outcome?
I've seen that a lot of times. I hate that, right? Because the thing is, to me, that's like corny, soft to me. When a dude to me get up there and say that, oh, who stole? Why are you broadcasting it? Now you're looking like a fool because now you're putting yourself in a position where you really got to go and you don't even know who did it. My thing is, I've seen dudes, yo, shut up, we watching TV. Like, they don't care nothing about what you talking about. And if you did that, it's really like you soft to me when you do that. Like, that's corny. I'd rather just somebody know. I'd rather sit back, watch, set the trap, let them think it's sweet. They can do it again, catch them, and punish them. You know what I mean? But some dudes get up and do that, and I never liked it, that show right there. Oh, somebody went in my locker house. When I catch them, man, it's done and over with. they already been in there, and evidently they don't take you serious because they went in there and did it. You know what I mean? So yeah, so and then they ended up they ends up really not doing nothing and getting stolen from again. Because they know you sweet. Because one thing about this, when you live in that unit, that's your house. You know what's going on in your house. You know who the thieves are. You're supposed to. You're supposed to know everything going on in your unit. Who's who, who's what, who's doing this, who's doing that. This is your world within the world. You're supposed to know everything going on in your unit. But that's one thing they used to like about me in them units. Because I used to get together. Look, we could be racist all we want on the compound.